Kim Hollingshead is a licensed attorney, real estate agent, and insurance agent in the state of Tennessee. Information provided during this program is for general educational and informational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice, financial advice, or an offer to buy or sell real estate or insurance products. Listening to this program does not create an attorney-client relationship. For advice regarding your specific situation, please consult with a qualified professional licensed in your jurisdiction.
It's time for The Real Deal, featuring Kim Hollingshead, where you'll learn about the ins and outs of navigating today's real estate and mortgage markets from a legal perspective. Kim Hollingshead has helped thousands of clients navigate those tricky real estate, residential, and commercial transactions, and now they're ready to bring that knowledge to you. Here's your host, Kim Hollingshead.
Welcome to The Real Deal. I'm your host, Kim Hollingshead, the owner of Hollingshead Title and Escrow, and a real estate attorney. I've been in practice for about 15 years and in about title insurance for about 20 years now. So excited to join you guys here at our brand new day and time on Sundays from 5 to 6 p.m. on Super Talk 99.7 WTN in Nashville. We talk about all things real estate, mortgage, land development, the law, business, and life in general. And if you're new here, one of the things that you're going to know about me is that I have a passion for educating people about real estate and investment in real estate, because I truly believe that owning your own home and dipping your toes in the real estate market, it is the best way to build a cornerstone, a foundation of wealth for your future. It is the easiest way for you to build a savings nest egg, because no matter what, we have to pay rent every single month anyway. So why not go ahead and pay a mortgage every month, and then you can build your own nest egg instead of building your landlord's nest egg, right? So if you want to learn more about real estate, if you were looking to buy, sell, refinance, or if you're just looking for someone to help you make repairs around your house, we work with professionals all around the Middle Tennessee area, and I'm very proud to say that we have the trusted network of professionals. I am not a real estate agent. I am not a loan officer, but I can connect you with some of the best. Give us a call. It's 615-257-0565. That's 615-257-0565. Or you can give me an email, shoot me an email at kim@therealdealradio.com. So today's program is kind of funny, kind of scary, kind of crazy. I want to share some information with you guys to give you maybe a little warning, and maybe it's just arming you with information that you need so that you can make better decisions in the future. If you're brand new here, one of the things that my listening audience and I have been having this ongoing conversation about is discernment. I think it is so vitally important for us to be aware of, the fakes, the frauds, the phonies, the false information, people who are just trying to sell you something, so that we can make better decisions for our future. I'm going to give you a really great example today, maybe a couple of examples of how utilizing AI can be so powerful as in terms of productivity, but maybe not the best when it comes to building relationships or, even just information gathering, especially when it comes to something that is super highly technical, like real estate and the law and finance. And the way that AI models work, they're not really intelligent. AI models work because they have tens of thousands of people who are answering questions for AI. They take the information that they glean not only from the users of AI who, are challenging and pushing back on the program if the program gives them an incorrect answer. They're learning how you speak, how you think, what's important to you, how to answer you. It's learning all this information about different people in different industries just based on actual human people answering questions and inputting information into AI. That's where it gets it. AI is not really intelligent. It's really it's a model, it's a language model for sure, but the information that it uses is put into the program. It doesn't, like if you go to Claude or you go to ChatGPT, it will tell you, it's not going to run an internet search to give you an answer. So I'm going to give you a really good example, just a short one here of what I'm trying to get across. Had a conversation with a realtor just recently, And I said, AI is so good at doing things like it'll write up a beautiful description for a listing. It'll tell you, write up a beautiful description for a neighborhood in Nashville. But what it cannot do, it can't not give you specifics on the comps. Comps means like, how much is this particular house worth? This piece of real estate here, it cannot put a value on that for you. I had a realtor tell me that one of her buyers actually went into ChatGPT, put in information about the listings in her neighborhood, asked it to run comps and to tell her what the average prices were within a zip code. She sends that information to the realtor. Because, we want to second guess people. We've come to this part in our society where everyone's just so much smarter than everybody else because, they have the internet now, and I can Google and I can ChatGPT and Gemini and Grok and go into X and talk, check Facebook and watch a YouTube video, and I know everything that I need to know about a particular topic. And, if I've got the bees on my back porch, I can just watch a YouTube video and just figure out how to rescue the bees and put them in a hive and start beekeeping because I watched a 20-minute YouTube video about it. I know everything I need to know about that. Probably not, right? And real estate is absolutely no different. So gets this information in a chat because she's second guessing her realtor. Her realtor is saying, that's really great. I love that you love this neighborhood. This is your price point. We're not going to be able to find you something in this area at that price point. Would you like to pay a higher price point, or would you like to look at a neighborhood close to there? I think I can find you something nearby. And of course, the client does not like that answer. So she goes into chat, and chat spits out listings with prices. Here's an address, 123 Franklin Road. It's going to be listed at this price. These are the comps for Smith Drive. And literally giving addresses and prices for homes at that address. This is a remarkable thing and this is why you need a really great realtor. This speaks so highly of this particular agent. And she hasn't even been she's not like a 40-year veteran, okay? She's brilliant. She used to be a teacher and now she's in teaching. She's been doing this probably 5 to 7 years. And even she sees so many comps every single day. And realtors really know their neighborhoods. Like they really know the houses that are all around the city. That's why it's so important for you to work with a local, reputable realtor who works in your specific area that you are looking to buy or sell in. I would not hire a Williamson County agent to go do me, put up my listing in Bellevue. They just don't know the area as well. Well, the realtor takes a look and says, there's something really strange about these streets. I don't recognize any of these streets in here. So she goes to pull up all of the listings, and lo and behold, every single one of them was made up by ChatGPT. ChatGPT didn't have the information at hand. It did not know. It did not have a way to go to realtor.com or to RealTracs or to Zillow to pull up current listings. It did not know how to run the comps. So what did it do? It did exactly what every good language model does. It filled in the gaps to provide her an answer. This is the reason why ChatGPT and all of the language models actually will do things like create fake cases. They will pull up fake statutes. If you are anybody who's been, going online to look up a particular rule, if you're asking, it doesn't have the answer, it'll just fill in the gap because it's a language model. It's not actually intelligent. It's doing what it's been designed to do. So she emails back to the client and follows up with a phone call, and it's just like, hey, I'm so sorry, but those are not real listings. These are the actual listings in the area. I want to show you how I come to this conclusion with the comps. And then, even then, the buyer was somewhat skeptical, just not quite sure that she was giving her the right information. We have trained ourselves to believe that we are so much smarter and so much more capable than we really are. And I see it every single day in my own law practice where I'm an attorney. And guys, here's the thing. I'm a title attorney. Other attorneys will tell you that they don't have any idea what I do day in and day out. They know I do closings. They're like, you do house closings, right? I mean, they don't even know how to write up a deed. They'll usually call me to write a deed. But imagine that they don't know how to sit down and issue endorsements for a construction loan policy or, writing up restrictive covenants for a subdivision. They don't even know where to begin with a title search. They don't know how to conduct a title search. So it's just kind of like this funny running joke where like all of my attorney friends have no idea what I do as an attorney. But also, I am not a litigator. I'm the first one to say I'm not a litigator. I don't want to do estate planning. I'm not a tax attorney. That's just not my niche. But imagine that you're talking to someone with 15 years of legal experience working in a particular niche area of the law, and you are not an attorney. You don't do this every day. And you think that you know better because ChatGPT spat out some answer. That is exactly what happened to me on 2 different occasions recently. And one of them actually could have had some serious and may still have some serious consequences for me, my business, and my reputation. It is completely unfair. And when we come back from the break, I'm going to tell you about this story so that you guys can see like, oh my gracious, AI psychosis is real. I think I may have like the first like AI injury claim. I'm a victim of AI kind of a claim in the history of the world. And what's terrible is they're completely insulated from all liability. It's so unfair, you guys. So when we come back from the break, let's pick it up. I cannot wait to share with you guys the details of this one. It's a kooky one.